One of my favorite lines to collect by far is the Freeing Bunny line. Now, this is not a new line. This is not something that is just a few years old. Actually, this has been going on for quite a while, and it has only gotten bigger. They're putting more and more bunnies out all the time. And today, I thought it would be really fun to go over 24 characters that I think should be made into freeing bunnies. Now, this goes without saying, I'm not going to include any characters that have already gotten freeing bunnies. For instance, I'm not going to say Nagatoro, I'm not going to say Kanan here. I'm gonna give you brand new characters. Yes, I know, I've said before, the Mai from Rascal Does Not Dream Bunny Girl Senpai, it should have been remade. We should have got a new version of it instead of gotten the re-release one. But I'm not going to talk about that today. Today we're going to give you all brand new characters. And I'm going to kind of explain my reasoning for every one of them. Because this is not simply I would like to see this character in a skimpy outfit. Some of them, yes. But not all of them. Because I think some characters aren't necessarily the perfect candidate. Now I'm going to kind of go over them really quickly. For example, Mikasa from Attack on Titan. That's not really a character that Freeing would put into a bunny outfit. If they're going to release something from that series, they would just release her in her standard outfit. For example, Mitsuri from Demon Slayer just was released in her standard outfit. Same with like characters from My Hero Academia, Hatsune Miku. So some of those really iconic characters are never really put into the bunny girl line. Whether that be something behind the scenes or it's just a decision on their part, I don't know. But today I'm going to be going over 24 characters that I think deserve to be in the line. Now, if you agree or disagree with me, that is fine. Comment down below who you want to be added to the line. Maybe you're in love with an obscure character that you'd love to see in the line. Comment down below. I'd love to hear some of your opinions. And before we get started, obviously, like and subscribe really helps me make more videos like this. And if you enjoy, I hope you will stick around for some more. But anyway, let's get right on into it. Now, Freeing, the way they work is very unique because not always is it an ecchi series that these figures come from. Sometimes it can be a pretty wholesome series that ends up getting a bunny girl release. And that's what I'm going to do with my first pick. And I'm going to pick Yor from Spy Family. Yes, that series is very wholesome. Very unlikely we would ever get a bunny outfit of Yor, but I'm going to go ahead and say Yor. I really like this idea. I think Yor's the perfect candidate for this. She's got the looks to do it, and I think it would actually sell pretty well. Obviously, this would be a character that we would be a one and done for the franchise. There's no way they're going to put Anya or Becky or any of the others in a bunny outfit. Maybe they could do like Fiona, but I just don't see it. I think it would be a just do Yor and you're done. Now, would I buy the other ones? Yeah, but it's probably just going to be Yor if they ever made it. Now, the next three are all in the same series. I thought it'd be fun to do a few of these where I just have a big group from a series, and I think this is a great series to do it on, and that is Too Many Losing Heroines. And we're going to do Anna, Lemon, and Chica, the three main girls from that, the losing heroines. Give them all bunny outfits. And I think you could do something really cool with Lemon because kind of like Nagatoro here, that's why I have her out. Nagatoro has tan lines. Lemon has tan lines. I think you could really incorporate that more. I really love what they did with Nagatoro and the tan line thing and everything. Looks amazing. I think they could do the same thing with Lemon. And I think, you know, having Anna works well as a freeing bunny if you wanted to. I think she's got the proportions to do that. And I think also Chica just completing the set there. Yes, you could do just Anna and Lemon, but I think having all three of them would be best. Now, number 5 here, I want to complete some series. So some series have gotten a few bunny girls, but they haven't completed the set. And I think we need to complete a few of them because while we're at it, show some series that have already gotten some figures some love. And the first one of that is Yaemori from Rent a Girlfriend. We have gotten the main 4 girls, Chizuru, Mami, Ruka, and Sumi. I think we need Yaemori. Now this is probably one that is one of the most likely ones to actually happen. I cannot see them not putting out a Yaemori. Yaemori is pretty much the last major character in the series that could get a bunny outfit, and I think we definitely need Yaemori. Speaking of continuing some series, because this series actually could get a few more, but I'm going to limit it to 2. So number 6 and number 7 is Kei and Miko from Love is War. I think doing these 2 would be a nice kind of rounding off the set. You would have 5 figures from the Love is War line. You'd have Kaguya, Chika, and Hayasaka, as well as the 2 new ones, Kei and Miko. I think Miko is just an obvious pick. I have no clue why we haven't gotten her already, but I also think you could easily do Kei. I think Kei is kind of this more popular character in the franchise now. Definitely think she deserves one. Even though the franchise is pretty much over, I do think it will come back at some point for the anime. So love to see it be finished out in this freeing line. Now, I'm going to tell you about 4 characters here that I think could get bunny girl outfits, but I think there is 2 routes you could do with this set. So this is the Oshi no Ko portion of the video here, because I think you could do it one route to where we only get 1 and you just do an eye bunny girl. I think this is the simplest route, and just doing 1 figure, just do eye, and then you don't do any more. But I also think there is an alternate route to where you do 3 of them, and you do Ruby, Mimcho, and Kanan, and then you have this like Bikomachi set. Now, I'm fine with either one of them. I think both of them would be very good. Personally, I lean towards the eye route, but I mean, I guess you could do all 4 of them. And then a bonus 5th one, this is not one of the 24, but you could do Akane if you wanted to. And then you have all 5 of them from the set. I feel like that's a really big set there, but they've released bigger sets before, so it's possible. Now for number 12 here, I am going to pick a character that is a bit controversial, but it is one of my favorite characters, and I would love to see just more figures of her in general, so I'm going to be a little bit biased here, but I think she'd actually work, and I think seeing Kanan here, I think we could get some more figures that are a bit controversial. I mean, they made the reuse work is never done. They can easily make more like this. But that character is Takagi-san from Teasing Master Takagi-san. I would love to see her as a bunny outfit. Now, is it likely? No. But would I like to see it? Yes. And I think if you're going to do any more controversial kind of figures that are going to get people saying, well, you shouldn't make that and you shouldn't buy that, I think she's a good pick for it. She's a very popular character, and I think she'd sell well. So that's number 12. Now, these next 2 I debated because they are right on that borderline to where you can see them being in a Demon Slayer, My Hero Academia type category, to where if we ever did get a freeing figure of them, they would be their standard outfits. They're just main outfits from the show. But I also can see a universe to where we get a bunny outfit of them. And those 2 characters are Frieren and Fern from Frieren Beyond Journey's End. Now, hear me out here. I can easily see these 2. I don't think we'd get a whole line from this series. I think we'd get just 2 figures. I don't think we'd get anything beyond this, because really, beyond this, you'd be like Ubel and stuff like that. And I think you're getting a little bit too obscure there. So I think it'd be really easy just to do a Frieren and a Fern, and then you're done. I think it's the best option. And I do think you'll notice Freeing loves to do this. If they release multiple figures from the same series, they like them to be kind of different proportions. They don't want a line of just flat-chested girls. They don't want a line of just big, voluptuous girls, and if they do, they're going to stagger the releases. Uzuki-chan wants to hang out. They staggered the releases of those. They did not release at the same time. So I can easily see them releasing Frieren and Fern at the exact same time. If you want a more flat-chested girl, Frieren. If you want a more voluptuous one, you get Fern. Or if you want both, there you go. So yeah, I think those 2 would be great. Now, number 15 here, I think we should finish another series here. And I think this series is one that I have on the table here and I think deserves to be finished. And that is Dragon Maid, and I think we need an Elma and we need an Lulu. Now, I also bonus one here. If you wanted to do Miss Kobayashi herself, you could do her, but I think just having a line of the dragons would be great. We already have 3 from the line. I think having Elma and Alulu would be great. I would love to see what they did with an Alulu. I think that could be a really nice looking figure if it's done right, and the Dragon Maid figures have been phenomenal. All 3 of them, I think they would nail it, and I would love this set. I would buy them day one if they ever came out. Now these next 2 here, I am going to limit them to 2, but I think this line could go nuts if you wanted to. You could do as many from this series as you wanted to, or as little as you want. I think we're going to start off with 2. We see how they do. If they want to do more, we can do more, but I think we need to start off with the 2 first girls from the 100 Girlfriends that really, really, really love you. I think this would be the perfect line, because if they continue to sell well, you just keep putting them out. You get another girlfriend, you get another girlfriend, you get another girlfriend, and you just keep going and going and going and going. And then you got 100 of them if you want to. Frieren could make money for decades if they really wanted to here. But I think starting off with those first 2, kind of like how I said with the Frieren and Fern thing, you would have the 2 Hikari and Karen there, and you would have the 2 kind of different body styles there. I think it would work out really well, and I think this would be the perfect line, but a perfect set if we do just get 2. Now the next one here is probably my most controversial one, so bear with me, but Bocchi from Bocchi the Rock. I know, it's a very wholesome series, probably wouldn't do it, but they've done wholesome series before, and they just put the character into a bunny outfit. They did K-On! K-On! I don't think there's any cleavage in that entire show. Well, there is in the beach episode, but that's not important. I think having just a single Bocchi. I don't think we need the whole band. We just need Bocchi. I think it's a good idea, and I think it would be the whole joke about Bocchi being kind of busty would be very funny if it has a bunny outfit that shows off that. And I think it would be just this perfect figure to put out, and I think it would work really well. Now, I've been saving it for last. 20 through 24. This is the set. This is the set that I would buy day one. I would give you all the money I had for this set. The Quintessential Quintuplets. Not even close. This is the set that if they ever made it, I would, without a doubt, it would be the best figures that I have ever seen. This is my most anticipated figures of all time. It's my biggest on my wish list. I think it's the perfect set to ever make, and I don't know why we have not got it yet. I think it would be so cool, but we haven't got it yet. Obviously, the body proportions would be the exact same, so I think you could do like different poses, maybe one of them kind of like sitting like this, maybe one of them standing, and when you have all 5 of them, it would make a really nice like set on your shelf. Now, will they ever do it? I don't know. I would love to see it so much. And I think you could even do to where like Ichika has a yellow bunny suit, Nino has like the purple one, Miku could have the blue, Yotsuba would have green, and then Itsuki would have red. I think it would look so nice. Now, they haven't ever done it. Don't know if they ever will, but that is my most desired bunny girl from Frieren that ever could be made. So what do you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Now, there was tons of them that I thought of. Now, I could have done 100 of characters that I think deserve one, but I didn't want to ramble on all day. This is kind of the best ones that I could think of. Currently, obviously, there are some older ones that I think, you know, they could make, like a My Tiny Senpai, stuff like that. That would have worked at the time, but because time has kind of passed, I don't think it's going to be made now. And with the introduction of the 6 scale line, instead of just doing quarter scale at the time, you could do some 6 scale stuff, and then you do that. Or if you really wanted to, you can do a 3rd scale. 3rd scale Bocchi. The world's not ready for a 3rd scale Bocchi. But anyway, what did you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? What characters do you think, like I said earlier, do you think should be added? And if you did enjoy this video, once again, please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.